Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back here with my deck profile today for my Infernity deck. We got today our 8 negate Infernity profile. So I did the list, or I did the combo for this the other night. You guys just kept asking what the list was, and well, it's right here. So we're just gonna get right into it. Now, of course, you have to start out with 3 connector. So connector is the best one to open. Not only that, but it allows you to discard hand traps out of their hand. So because of Dolphin, of course, and it's 2 warriors by itself. So this card plus any extender plays through pretty much any hand trap, and you're able to do a lot of stuff even with the worst of hands. Like if you just open this card, it's just so like it's definitely the best warrior extender. If you're not playing 3 of that 3 dolphin, like, I mean, are you really playing this deck? Now this card is terrible, but its interaction with Connector is insane. So if you summon Connector and then you reveal this, it prevents Connector from getting ashed because this is Chainlink 2 to Connector's effect. So, like, it places itself on Chainlink 2 automatically, which is really nice. So basically, Connector can't get ashed, and then the Dolphin will hit the field and immediately discard the ash, which makes Isolde, like, free as hell. And then this is the best Warrior Extender. Just like, in general, like, besides Connector, like, this card is just, like, so insane. Junk Forward, you can normal summon it, so it works with this. You can special summon it, so it works with any of the other extenders. Like, it's just the one you always want to see. You always want to see Junk Forward in your hand, pretty much. Then we play 3 Vion, and then 2 Mally. So, this card sucks, but this card is really good, obviously, because it is just 2 warriors by itself. Like, you don't... If you just open this card, like, your combo is set to go. And just like with Connector, if you open Butterspy with it, they can't ash it. So it's very nice. It's not as good as Connector, obviously, because it doesn't discard the ash afterwards, but whatever. You play one of the boy. This card is like why this deck can play. It allows you to send all your combo pieces and just get set up just off of Isolde. So yeah, definitely definitely you're still playing the one even though it's limited. And then this card is pretty much another warrior extender. Like, you're never really using this card off Isolde. And I wish it was back in the day when this card was like God in Infernity, but, you know, we're not in those days anymore where we can just summon Greffer, discard 2, set a bunch of traps, and then pass. Unfortunately, but, you know, we're not there. We're not there anymore. So you got a lot of combo pieces. So first of all, you have the combo pieces that you got to send out Armonite. So you've watched the combo video, I assume, at this point. So you know you send Astruda first, then Zephyros, and then you send the Street Patrol, and then the Summoner Monk, and then eventually you get to Street Patrol later in the combo. And all of them are super important. Like, you can't play the combo without any of them, so you have to play one of each. You could play multiple Street Patrol, I guess. He's honestly, like, probably the best out of those to open. Play one Suchi for the combo. I don't think this card is good outside of the combo. Like, it doesn't make Isolde, which, like, means that if you're not making Isolde, you're not really doing anything, because you're not getting to Archfiend. So it's like if I were to play more dangers in this deck, I mean, I just wouldn't play more dangers in this deck. Like, they don't make Isolde, so, like, in this build, they're not very good. I'm still playing one Archfiend Eris, so he is not part of the combo anymore, thank goodness. But I still play one because in brick hands, you honestly still kind of need him. And sometimes you open a hand where you are thankful to have this card in your deck. So I would still play the one, but that's just me. Honestly, you could cut it for like another hand trap answer. So, I mean, he really doesn't add to the combo. He's not a warrior, so that's kind of that. One of each Orcus monster, except for the wand. You don't need to play 2 of this card, because even if you open it, just okay, so in Orcus, if you open this card and you only play 1, it's like a brick, right? But in this deck, if you open it, you can just discard it off DDR. It's fine. It's fine to open this card. Yeah, just one of each. You don't want to draw them at all. Like, at all. You play 1 Necromancer, 1 Archfiend. These are the best Infernity cards. Of course, you're going to play 1 of each. And you're going to play 1 Mirage and 1 Patriarch. So, I think all these cards are necessary, and they're all used in the combo, so yeah. Like, I still think Patriarch is super good. A lot of people cut him, but honestly, like, the ability of him being an extender, and then at the end of the combo, he protects your Archfiend from, like, just an 1800 beater coming down and just suiciding with Archfiend to knock out 2 for negates. Like, you don't want that to happen, you know. You'd just rather have the Patriarch engraved, and it's just safe. 3 instant fusion, so we're playing Raijin in this list. I really like Raijin. Raijin's one of my favorites. There's certain combos you can do where you open Raijin and a connector, and if they haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2010, they won't realize that when you summon connector and they Veiler it, and you can just chain Raijin and flip it face down. Now you might be thinking, well, then you won't be able to do full combos, Sam. Well, okay. First of all, you can still, because you can use Trigate to banish the connector near the end of the combo, and you don't need all 6 zones until the very end of the combo. So you can still full combo if you put connector in the right spot and you have Raijin up. So Raijin is another way that you can play around hand traps, especially against people who are inexperienced playing around Book of Moon. Also, Raijin is just super good. Like there's a lot of times you'll just lose matches because your opponent goes first and summons a dumb card like Spectre Border, you know? So, yeah. Raijin can just help you play around that. Launcher, you just play the 1. I mean, it's limited. How much do I wish I could play 2? Or 3. Whew. Konami, please. 1 Foolish, 1 Rhoda, 1 Reborn. They're just all, I mean, this is a starter card, right? But, these are, when you open them, I just feel so safe. You just, you can do so much. And this card is another reason that Eris is still good to play, because you can, you can do weird stuff where, you can just send Eris off of this and then search the Archfiend, and then the Archfiend is then good to have in hand because you have an access to Stygian or something where you wouldn't normally. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. This is the card you switch up Power Tool. This card is broken. Actually, this card really isn't that broken. It's really Armor Knight that's broken, but this card lets you use Armor Knight 4 times, so this card's broken too. So yeah, you're playing the 1 broken equip spell that probably, honestly, shouldn't be allowed ever, but, whatever. And then I'm playing 4 equip spells that send them back to the deck, so the point of playing these equip spells is that when you open, literally, if you open 2 equip spells, you can't do the combo if you play normal equip spells. So if you play Living Fossil, the stupid premature reprint, I don't know what that card is called. But if you play these, you can just equip them to your warrior monsters, and they go back to the top of the deck as soon as you link into a soul, and then a soul just sends them right back to the graveyard. So these cards, I think, it's interesting how this deck has really evolved into not needing real extenders. It's just, you literally just want them in deck. You just, you would rather have your extenders 100% guaranteed in deck than you would rather have extenders. So, yeah. We're playing a lot of answers to hand traps. So, 3 Call by the Grave, the best answer to hand traps. And then that wasn't enough for me, so I had to play 3 Drag Down as well. This card allows you to discard hand traps and see their hand too, so you're just able to scout out a lot of stuff that way. And I know this card is super gimmicky because you could theoretically look at their hand, right? They have 1 hand trap, you discard it, and then they draw into another one, and then at that point you're playing blind because you didn't know they drew into another one. You're not going to know until it happens. So yeah, super gimmicky, but I still think you want to play a card, just literally any card that lets you play around hand traps at 3. As many as you can, really. I'm playing 1 Magical Midbreaker. This plays around Ogre, Impermanence, and Veiler. Does not play around Ash, does not play around Bell. But 3 hand traps is good coverage, for 1 card. And it's also a spell, so, can discard off Summoner Monk, I guess. And then 3 Red Reboot. So this card is good going second. It also negates Impermanence. and it's kind of awkward because they get 2 sets, but you can banish one of them with Trigate, so you can reboot their impermanence and then banish the one with Trigate, and then you're just allowed to play from there because you hit the impermanence. And then we play the 3 counter traps aside from the red reboots. It's 2 barrier, 1 crescendo. The combo that I play right now does not end on 3 barrier. If I find a way to make it end on 3 barrier, I'll definitely bump this up to 3, but right now it's just 2, and I don't want to play more than I need to, you know? Like, this card is essentially a brick. You don't want to draw it. It doesn't help if you draw it, you know? Like, it's not like a... Anyway. Continuing on. The best card ever printed is sold... Oh, God, I love this card. It's so good. The new card that came out, Apollousa. Wow, this card is actually just insane. I can't believe Konami printed Light and Darkness Dragon in 2019 on a Link body. Like, it's not mandatory. It's... What were you doing? Anyway, so Yuja, it's part of the combo. Trigate, it's another negate, so this is one of your 8 negates. This is 4 of them, and this is one of them. You got the 2 counter traps, which are the other 3. Or, sorry, 3 counter traps, which are the other 3. You have 1 Underclock Taker. This is part of the combo. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not it needs to be part of the combo. So the combo that I showed in the combo video uses up 14 out of 15 of your extra deck spaces, and then the 15th is Raijin. So literally every single card I'm showing you in this section of the extra deck is just going to be a combo piece that you've seen already, but I'm just showing it anyway. So basically this is the Nightmare package. I know it's weird calling this part of the Nightmare package, but it basically is. Like, Mermaid goes right into it, and then Orcus are basically nightmares, you know? That's just how that works. 1 power tool, because combo piece, Raijin, instant fusion, and then 3 XYZ. So we play 1 Levier, 1 Dugaris, and then the 1 King Feral, because he is necessary in order to make your Levier, and Levier is broken. Not broken, but, you know, it lets you reuse all your stupid on-summon effects and graveyard effects. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I'm actually, like, really interested in trying a Pendulum build of this, so let me guys know if you guys want to see that. Yeah, peace out.